One Piece, episode 18. So, I'll just say, I'm convinced that this is a filler episode. I haven't checked online to be sure, because I don't feel like doing that, but I'm convinced it's a filler episode, because it feels like it, but then again, it might not be. But I'm just saying, I suspect it's a filler one, because you could probably skip it and nothing would happen. You wouldn't miss anything, but it's still a good episode. They come across this island looking for treasure. Cool. They're acting like pirates. I'm into that. You know, Nami's, like, oh, there's treasure here, and they go to this thing, and there's like some animals, and then there's a dude who's like stuck in a treasure chest or something, or he's stuck in a box. Yeah, just a chest. And yeah, that's it. The episode. They're there. Some action happens. There's some crazy animals and all that. They meet this guy and talk to him. He used to be a pirate who, you know, did his like pirate crew just leave without him? And like I guess that's something pirates might do. You know, Luffy doesn't seem like that, or you'd feel like you would be like, yo, that's messed up. You don't abandon your friends like that, because it's like, yeah, did they never go back and check? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the dude's been there for 20 years, just living stuck in the box with the animals, and there's all those like treasure chests up there on the top of the mountain, and yeah, that's why One Piece is cool, because the emotions come out of nowhere sometimes, where it's like, all right, Luffy's gonna go up there and like get the treasure chest so they can all see the treasure that he's been guarding for 20 years, and then it's like, oh no, there wasn't actually any treasure in those treasure chests all this time. He's been protecting them, even though he couldn't get to them, but he wanted to protect them just in case he needed them, and it's like, he'd even said like, oh, he thought that might be the case. And again, this is why it might not be a filler, because it's kind of talking about this, of where it's like, this happens a lot. You get somewhere to treasure and it turns out somebody beat you to it. It happens all the time with pirates trying to find treasure. Somebody already got there, and it's like, dang it. So I don't know, I feel like that might be leading to somewhere. There's like so vague what One Piece the treasure might be. I just really hope it's not going to be like some BS thing of like, the real treasure is like the bond you formed with your friends or something. It's like, no, please let One Piece be an actual treasure, and I'm confident that it might actually be one, because I don't think anyone would be happy if it was like, it's all metaphorical. No, let it be an actual thing. Like, if it's like at the end of Ready Player One, the book, spoilers, where like, he achieved, you know, he got the egg, and it like, in the book, it like gives him like, shoots him up to like level 1000 or something. Like he's like a god in the video game world. Like no one can even touch him. He's like so insanely powerful. It's like, cool. He beat the game, so he's rewarded with like insane amounts of power. Maybe that's One Piece, is a lot of power or something. Uh, I assume we'll get there eventually. It's just there's questions I'm curious about. So what's up with that dude Gold Roger? I hope we get to like some explanation sometime in the future. Like not 800 episodes down the road, or 1,000 episodes down the road. Anyway, so yeah, this hit with some emotional feels, and yeah, Luffy was cool, where it's like, oh dang, that's gotta hurt, and he's like, why don't you join our team? But it's like, then the guy's like, no, I love living alone on this island with all my animal friends, and that's cool. I'm glad he's actually happy, because all the animals are super cool with him too. And so yeah, if I'm convinced it's filler, it's a nice episode still. There was like some emotional ups and downs, and I was like, whoa, some twists and turns, and I was like, dang. So it's a good episode. Yeah.